Hi, my name is Keith. I am the CEO and founder of Tripeak Digital. Tripeak Digital focuses on building modern business applications in the Microsoft Power Platform with a little sprinkle of AI automation when and where it makes sense to do so. Today, I want to present an internal project focused on onboarding new employees. This tool is designed to be used by the new employee to help them complete all onboarding material quickly and support them along the entire journey while helping them and management keep track of where they are in the process. To support the new employee, there is an AI help assistant integrated directly into the app that understands where the user is at all times, including the exact document or training module that they have open, and can quickly answer any questions the user may have. By utilizing powerful large language models such as OpenAI and feeding it key information about the material in the onboarding process, a user can complete their onboarding without the need to ask others for help. Now let's get into it. The first portion of the app deals with the user's personal info. I'll quickly copy and paste a few fields of information to highlight a key point to show that the app tracks user progress in real time, and you'll be able to see the bar on the right hand side fill up with as information is entered. So this right hand side here. I'm going to pause the video here and complete the rest of the information, and then we can move on to the important docs section. That's where the real magic takes place. As you can see, we filled out the rest of the personal information, including the address info, and now we're going to move on to important docs. All right, let's imagine for a moment we are the new employee, and we've been asked to read the following documents and confirm that we understand the material. Sometimes these documents can be filled with a lot of legal text and can be confusing for those who are reading it, or perhaps English isn't their first language. So let's ask this assistant that we have in here what this document is about. And as you can see, it correctly grabs the right document that we're on, Code of Conduct and Workplace Behavior Acknowledgement, and it explains what that document is. Now let's ask it if it can explain that in simpler terms. And as you can see, it now lays it out in simpler terms. What if English wasn't my first language? What if Spanish was my first language? Can I ask it to help me in a language that's outside of English? Sure. And there we go. We have it explaining it to us in Spanish instead. As you can see, with the assistance of our built-in AI helper, we can support the user in multiple ways. Now I'm going to quickly finish each of these documents here. If we scroll down, I'll just pause the video and hit that I've read and understood each of these documents, and then we'll get on to the training modules. The training modules are very similar to documents. Each training module opens up into a larger view where we'll be able to play the video, view the transcript, and if we scroll down to the bottom, we can mark this module as complete. Just like the important document screen, the AI assistant knows what module is currently open, and through ingestion of its transcript, it knows what the module is about and at what timestamps the video talks about a particular subject. So we can use the assistant to find information in the module quickly, as well as ask questions we may have about that material. So we're going to scroll up. I'm going to ask it what this module is about. And so just as the title says, consistent hyperlinks, it says how to get consistent hyperlinks in ChatGPT using 3.5. In this video, it talks about the outputs being displayed as an HTML table. So I'm going to ask it at what point that shows up. So if we open up the video and zoom out to 7 minutes, we should start hearing it talk about HTML tables.
Do this. So I'm going to ask it, can you list the documents now as an HTML table with a border around each cell and a simple button leading to each document? I also want the table to have the following headers: title, type, and link. I'll just wait for it to render. So as you can see, it created a HTML table.
Okay, as you can see, the assistant knew exactly where that point was in the video because we have the timestamps here in the transcript. So it knows where to look for that. One thing to add on here is we got the full YouTube controls here as well. We can set the quality to higher quality if we need to. We can set this to full screen, and then we can come back out as well. Again, once we're done, we can complete this module. We'll just pretend we completed this module as well. And in conclusion, I just want to thank everybody who made it this far. If you want to follow along in the progression of this application, please consider subscribing to this channel. Future work on the application will include an admin interface for adding new documents and training modules, as well as a dashboard for monitoring users and their progress. I'll also be looking at adding audio capabilities to the app so that users can use their voice over typing questions to the assistant. Last but not least, if you have any questions, please feel free to add a comment below. I promise to answer them all when I can. And thank you and have an amazing day.